And today this video is our daily Leetcode challenge video, and the question for today is minimum moves to equal array element. By the way, the date today is 30th June 2022, and let's see what the problem is and how many ways we can approach this question. So given an integer array nums of size n, return the minimum number of moves required to make all arrays or all array elements equal. Okay, so we are given an array and we have to there are multiple elements and we have to find the minimum number of moves by which we can make all of them equal. In one move, you can increment or decrement an element of the array by one, and the test cases are designed so that the answer will fit in the okay. So now let's see what is the our yeah, let me tell you that in one move we can either increment an element or decrement by one. So yeah, it is good for us. Now let's see what the input is. So let's take one test case, 1 2 3. So let's go onto the whiteboard. We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. So if we have to equate them, the first possibility is we take this one and try to equate all of them uh, to make all the elements equal to this element. Okay, we'll try this. So what how many operations do we have to do? So to make 2 equal to 1, we need to do one operation. Okay, to make 3 equal to 1, we have to do two operations. So in total we have 3 operations. Got it. Now we will go to 2 and try to make every element equal to 2, and we'll find out how many uh, actions do we have to perform. So to make 1 equal to 2, we have to perform one operation, which is increment, and to make 3 equal to 2, we have to decrement it by 1, which is one operation. So how many operation in 2? 2. Okay, so you can see that this is a better approach. Now again we can do it for 3, trying to make every element equal to 3. So we will get, to make 1 equal to 3, we want to perform 2 increments, and to make 2 equal to 3, we have to perform 1. In total 3. So what is the better approach? To make every element equal to 2. That is the better approach, and so we can just return 2. This is the answer. Okay, I hope you get this, and this is how we are going to do. We are going to iterate to every element, and we are going to then iterate to each element again and trying to make to find out the how many actions do we have to perform to make that particular element equal to the element we have chosen. Let's do it. So uh, int by the way, if we see, look at the constraints, is it 10 to the power 5. So this approach is not going to work. We can tell it before applying it, because 10 to the power 5 is the constraint, and we are using order of n square, so it is not going to work. But we'll optimize it later on, but always start with the brute force approach, and that is what we are doing here. So let's take int answer equal to int max, um, and now as we have to find out the minimum value, so for int I equal to 0, I less than nums dot size I plus plus, for int j equal to 0, j less than nums dot size and j plus plus. We just have to find out the number of operations we have to perform. So uh, let's take one count every time we are choosing the element. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to just update the count by absolute of nums I minus nums j, and we have to update answer by minimum of ans comma count, uh, but as the size of nums is very large, we have to tweak a bit, because the count operation is not going to work for larger elements, because it's 10 to the power 5. It is going to uh, like out of the overflow will be there. Okay, so what we can do is make count long first of all. And min function doesn't work for long, so what we have to do is to do it with if statement. So if ans is less than sorry, ans is greater than count, or count is less than ans, whatever, so we can just update answer by count. Okay, that is what we have to do. If ans is equal to int max, then we can say that all the elements are equal already, so we return 0, else we return the answer. Okay, now this looks fine, and let's see if this works or not. Okay, the first test case has passed. Okay, now let's submit it. uh, we'll probably get time limit exceeded. You can see that you'll get time limit exceeded, so let's go and see what is the better approach. Okay, so let's find out the better approach. So let's isolate it and focus on this side. So let's suppose we have 1, 2 and 3. We knew that we got the answer. If we take 2 and make every element equal to 2, we are going to end up with the minimum operations. Okay, so why is this happening? There's an observation in this question. You see that if you as there are in sorted order, this 2 will be close to this, and this 2 will be closest. So if we have to find out one element which will be closest to all the other elements, all the elements will be closest to this, we can take median. So we know that all the other elements will be closest to this. Like if we choose 3, then the difference between 1 3 has increased. But if we take 2, the 2 3 is 1, so you'll get the minimum. So on taking median and making every element equal to median, we'll get the uh, minimum operations. That is the observation. So what we have to do, like suppose, and they are not giving us the sorted array, so we have to sort it. So let's take 1 10 2 9. So we'll sort it. So let's sort it. So 1 2 9 10. Okay, now we are taking the median element, not the median of all the elements. Okay, like not a median number, we are not finding the median, we are finding the median element in this array. So we don't have to do we don't have to think about the even size and odd size of the array. We just do n by 2 for the indexing. We'll do this n by 2 and we'll get the median. So here if you think there are 1 2 3 4, so 4 by 2 will get 2. So 0 1 2 3. Let's go to the solution first, and there you will get the intuition more clearly. So what I've done is first I've sorted the nums array. So I've sorted, here you can see I've sorted this. Then the next thing I've done is find out the size, which I've taken the n variable and put the size in it. Okay, now I've found out the median, which is n by 2. So you can see that I found out the median. So n by 2, here we get 2, so this is the median. Okay, and then I will iterate over the array and try to find out how many operations do I have to perform in each element to make it equal to the median element in the array, and then I return the answer. So it is sort of a greedy approach, or like a, yeah, greedy approach. You have to just have to think a little bit, and there is an observation that if you want to equate all the elements equal to median element, that will be the minimum answer or the minimum operations that we have to perform. So that's the answer. I think it was a good problem, bit intuitive, and not very difficult, but yeah, it's a bit intuitive. So thank you for watching this video. I will come up with another Leetcode daily challenge problem tomorrow. Take care. Bye.